a bomb, and anybody around me is going to get dirty, and that's the way that it goes. I don't offer an apology for any of that stuff, and these guys need to get thicker skin. And second off, everybody in the UFC should issue an apology except me. You stick a microphone in a guy's face and he calls out anybody but the champion, and Joe Silva should fax him a pink slip right then. So I don't offer any apology. I'm never going to change. I'm going to go after number one, whoever it is. If it's Anderson, or I got to go up after the guys at 205, or go on a diet and go after Jose Aldo. It doesn't matter. If you got the belt, I'm coming after you.
Chael Sonnen, it is good to see you.
It's good to be seen.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm almost seeing Sasquatch here. You're like this mythical creature, Chael Sonnen, returning. It's almost fitting that you're back in the limelight. It's a UFC weekend, and you just received some good news because you are free to fight.
Yeah, that is correct.
The suspension has been lifted.
I had a suspension, I got another suspension, and all the suspensions, all the red tape is in the past. It's all behind me. Vanderlei, you are an immigrant from Brazil. I am a gangster from America. Are you sure you want to play that game with me? Listen, Vanderlei, I will do a home invasion on you. I will cut the power to your house, and the next thing you hear will be me climbing up your stairs in a pair of night vision goggles I bought in the back of Soldier of Fortune magazine. I'll pick the lock to the master room door, take a picture of you in bed with the Nogueira brothers working on your jiu-jitsu. I'll take said photograph, post it at www.dorksfrombrazil.com. Password, not required. Username, not required. That, Vanderlei, is how you threaten somebody, dummy. This guy's delusional. This guy thinks his 22 wins in Japan were real. With a referee with an earpiece. Look, Vanderlei, you didn't win those fights in Japan. You had one fight in Japan, dummy. It was with Charles Crazy Horse Bennett, and you got knocked out. Vanderlei's going to go 22 straight wins in Japan, and he can't win 2 straight in America. Mirko Cro Cop's going to win all those fights in Japan. He can't beat anybody in America. Fedor's going to win all those fights in Japan, and he's 3-2 in America, and one of those wins is over a guy that was flipping tires at Sam's Club the month before. I picked my medium very carefully when I talked about Brazil. I went to the internet. And if I had the foggiest idea that they had computers in Brazil, I wouldn't have done that. I really didn't know. I was in Las Vegas when the Nogueira brothers first touched down in America. There was a bus this is a true story. There was a bus that pulled up to a red light, and Little Nog tried to feed it a carrot while Big Nog was petting it. He thought it was a horse. This really happened. Do you believe me that happened?
Not really.
He tried to feed a bus a carrot, and now you're telling me that country has computers? I didn't know that. I did not know that.
If you would have beaten Anderson, a lot of people would have considered you the best pound for pound.
If I would have beat Anderson? Did you watch that fight? In what parallel universe can you punch a man 300 times? He wraps his legs around your head for 8 seconds and they declare him the winner. In my hometown, on the streets of Westland, Oregon, if you lay on your back with your legs wrapped around a man's head for 8 seconds, that does not make you a winner. That makes not a winner.
Will you be in Brazil with Yushin when he fights Anderson?
Do you remember when I said he fed the bus a carrot?
I do.
Were you even listening? Is this thing on? Is this on? And then the other one was petting the bus, saying, "Whoa, big fella." He thought it was a horse. And now you're telling me they have computers in Brazil? That's crazy to me. What was your question?
Ariel Helwani in Houston.